What's up, Pursuit Nation? It's your President KC59 Gaming, and we got OBS working. Nah, I'm just kidding. That's not the total video. But yeah, I got OBS finally working. Don't know how I did it, but I did. So what I'm gonna bring you is the MLP Season 2 semifinal game against Mace, vet coach of the Trenton Torterras. You can see his sick logo on the layout. You can see all the mons that he brought, all the mons that I brought, all the sweet things that OBS allows me to do. It was a pain in the ass to set up, but it looks great, doesn't it? Okay, anyway, so getting into the battle, Mace brings the team of Lycanroc Midday, Superior, Latios, Mega Heracross, Tentacruel, and Galvantula. I brought Swords Dance, Mega Gallade, Physically Defensive Quagsire, Especially Defensive Amoonguss, Choice Specs Sylveon, Especially Defensive Heatran, and Choice Specs Swallow. So, biggest threats to his team, my team, are Superior if it's like an Assault Vest set, which I did expect if he's running like Mirror Coat and Hidden Power Ground, he can actually just like 6-0 my team. Believe it or not. Superior was so much of a threat that I actually forced Swallow. Like if he like T-Waved Swallow or something, or if like Scarf Galvantula killed off Swallow, then or Weavile, which I didn't bring, which he didn't have to worry about, but he did have to be very worried about it in prep because I brought it last time to our regular season game and he had a lot of problem with it. And looking at his team, if I just get that Lottie a little bit of weakened, Gallade kind of just rips through his team. I didn't bring any hazard removal for webs because I didn't think they were coming, but it's fine. The webs aren't really the end of the world for my team because, oh wait, no, I did bring removal, that's right. I have Defog on my Swallow. So without further ado, let's get into this battle. I'm going to lead off with my Swallow, said Swallow. Leads off with Lycanroc. I expected him to lead off with either the Heracross or Galv to get webs up, and Swallow was my overall best play. If he went Lycanroc, that was the only thing that forced me out. Superior, I click Air Slash. Lottie, I click Boom Burst. Heracross, I click Boom Burst. Tentacruel, I would actually click U-Turn. I would probably U-Turn into the Quagsire. That's actually what you're going to see here is I'm going to go out into my Quagsires. He clicked Accelerock. Damage tells me he's Choice Banded, so good to know. I'm going to get a little leftovers back. He's going to draw on the Superior, and this is where my whole game plan goes into action. So my plan is, this is Subtoxic Quagsire, so what my plan is to weaken the Superior so it's no revenge kill threat to Mega Gallade. So after I get an SD up, I just win. Believe it or not, you'll see what I mean by win when you see it happen. So I go for the substitute. So this does force the Superior to click Leaf Storm and break my sub, and I'm going to get this thing on a timer now. So that's very important that this thing is on a timer and it won't be around forever. Plus I have especially defensive Amoonguss in the back. So he's going to go for the Leaf Storm. It's not going to really do much. Next one I'm going to do is I'm going to click Sludge Bomb. I was right here. I was like, oh crap, he has Mirror Coat. And that really scared me because if he had Mirror Coat and HP Ground, that could have been very bad. Let's see, and he Dragon Tails me, which is interesting. He brings out my Sylveon, which is no big deal. I can just go back into Amoonguss. This next play is going to be questionable. He's going to go for HP prior predicting my Amoonguss as I go into Amoonguss, but I don't really care because this thing dies next turn anyway, and Amoonguss's job is to get rid of the Superior, and it's going to do exactly that, except Quagsire is going to get the kill. It does 63, which at +4 just shows you how fat Amoonguss is. Also, Superior is like 75 base special attack or something, which is just stupid. Subtoxic Quag isn't cancer at all. I actually don't know if you guys can see the chat over here. You should be able to. So, yeah, there's Subtoxic Quag isn't cancer at all. So, He goes for sub. I make a bit of a misplay here and go for Spore. I should have gone for Sludge Bomb because with the spread he gave me after the game, it broke the sub. And also, if he subbed up on that, it would have put him in range of Boom Burst from my Swellow, which, as you can see, if this thing had no bulk whatsoever, Choice Specs Boom Burst guaranteed killed, but it did not kill and goes for close combat and KOs. So, click a 6-5 lead quickly vanishes to a 5-4. I get quickly put on the back foot. So I go into my Sylveon here. I go for Psyshock, like breaking the sub. I don't know why. I should have just gone for Hyper Voice. I guess like I didn't expect to outspeed, mainly because I EV'd my Sylveon. This is timid Choice Spec Sylveon. I EV'd it to outspeed no speed investment, neutral nature Tentacruel, which he did bring. Psyshock was there for the Tentacruel. He's going to go for the Bullet Seed and knock me down very, very low. With all max rolls, he could have killed me, but thank goodness he did not get them. So I let my Sylveon get weakened, but it's not really too big of a misplay in the end of the game. Here I go for Psyshock's being clean to it, KO on this Galvantula. I think at this point he realizes that I'm Choice Spec Sylveon and goes into his Lottie. So he just kills me off with the move. So I go into my Tran, force this thing out. As I click Toxic, that's bad. Believe it or not, that's bad because now he gets a free knockoff and I lose lefties, which is less than ideal. Here I mispredict so hard. I thought he was going into actually I don't even know what I was thinking here. I played this game when June 28th, a couple days ago. I honestly don't remember what that was, but I know I mispredicted there. I go for the Scald. I'm going to sack my Quagsire because it did its job. It got superior on a timer, and I mean, like, I have other things for Lycanroc, so I have Gallade that can live any 2 hits, assuming he doesn't crit me with Stone Edge. So I'll sack my Quag here to the Tentacruel. And now I'm going to go on my Gallade. This is the big play. If he Scalds and burns me, I lose the game. If he Sludge Bombs and poisons me, I lose the game. If he switches out as I click SD, which I'm going to, there's hope for me. So he's going to go out into his Lycanroc, which is absolutely beautiful. So I get my SD up. I know I can live any 1 hit. Stone Edge does half to me and go for close combat, and that's a dead doggo. He's gonna go into his Lottie here. He said after the game he expected me to have knockoff, but I had Shadow Sneak. That's why I said I needed prior damage on, because if I had knockoff, it was a straight Oko. But a +2 Shadow Sneak does like 88% minimum to max speed, like 4 HP Lottie. So I go for Shadow Sneak, dead boy. And here's another misplay that I think cost Mace the game. If he went into his Tentacruel here and he got a Scald Burn, he won this game. Because Heatran's weakened to the point where it can only take 1 more Scald from Tentacruel, plus it can't, and even after if Heatran gets the Scald Burn, because hold up. Okay, so I'm thinking about this. So he goes into his Galvantula, and it's a misplay because if he had gone into his Tentacruel, he outsped me due to the speed drop from Sticky Webs. Scald doesn't kill me from this range, but if he got a burn, there was a chance that his Tentacruel spread could live as Zen Headbutt, and I obviously don't want that. And if he lives the Zen Headbutt, I lose the game. Because the Heatran wouldn't be able to 2v1 them. That's what I meant to say right there. So he goes in his Gal. +2 Shadow Sneak kills this thing. So I just go for Shadow Sneak. And here's the big moment. If he burns me, that's his only chance of him coming back. So he's gonna go for the Scald. Mega Gallade lives it. Zen Headbutt. GG. Great game, Mace. It was so much fun to play. I absolutely loved this game. I think I prepped well for it. I knew what I had to do to win this game. Galate didn't. Yeah, that's where he asked me about it. So we are heading to the MLP finals. My third championship game. I lost the first two because of hacks, but whatever. It is what it is. Lee and AW, if you're watching this video, wish me luck. Unlike I had against you two. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. This video question today: do you guys like the OBS layout? Do you guys want me to continue using that? Because I think it really came out well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching. Bye.